My name is Dirkus, and I live in a town that most people would think is relatively ordinary. For the most part, they'd be right. Emphasis on for the most part. Except, they're wrong. My town's history has a dark and dirty secret, except we didn't know it yet. It was Halloween, October 31st, when me and my friends were out trick-or-treating. This Halloween was going to be big, as we were soon going to be 18 this year, and it was going to be the last time we could go trick-or-treating. For some reason, as soon as someone in this town turned 18, they lost the spirit of Halloween. We just thought it was because they grew up. "Okay, dearies, go on out now," called Granny Irene, who was dressed as a witch with our cat, Polestar.
"I'm gonna eat so much freaking candy, I'll have a stomachache for weeks,"
said Lauren, my fat friend. "Shut up, Lauren," said Lily, the only girl in our friend group that I found attractive. "Remember the plan, guys. We are going to the abandoned factory tonight." "Let's go," Charlie pepped up. We got on our bikes and rode away really fast. We got to the factory, and it looked like it was falling apart and rotting to the core. Kind of like a bad apple, or like a kid's teeth after too much candy on Hallows Eve.
"I don't know about this, guys,"
Heard Lorny, my nickname for Lauren.
"We did what we said we'd do. Let's go back, okay?"
"No way, you fat runt!" cooed Lily in rebuff aggressively. "Let's spend Halloween here to celebrate who is really an adult. Last person to be brave and not a scaredy cat gets all the candy."
"If there's candy, then you can count me in,"
said Lauren. We hated it when he said fat kid things like that. And so the plan was in motion. We all sat around in a circle, trying to figure out what to do while we waited out the night in this factory. And the night came. It was dark, and we all started to get scared. Suddenly, we heard a loud metallic clang, and all jumped up. We assumed that it was the factory crumbling, but with the next clang, we looked around. "What's that?" Lily eeped. We all turned around but saw nothing. We looked over at Lily. "What's wrong, Lily?" I asked. "What did you see?"
It looked like someone in it looked like someone in a scary coat. We have to figure out where they went. We just have to. We have to.
As we went to go chase the figure, we saw a separate figure quickly move out of one shadow and into the other.
"There,"
said Lily.
"that's what I saw."
Then we saw two, then three figures in other shadows running around. They looked like they were wearing some ceremonial robes. We chased after the figures until we came across a strange papier-mâché door.
"Hey, wait! They have our candy!"
shrieked Lauren, pointing at a figure in the corner with a bag of candy. The figure ran out the back door, and we were hot on his tail. Suddenly, he tripped and fell down. His scary robe outfit fell, and candy falling everywhere. Then, a spotlight shone down on us. "Stop right there, you kids!" an adult voice said over a loudspeaker. "Mr. Brown, our PE and math teacher?"
And, math teacher?
"That's him?" We all shouted in unison. "What are you doing here? Why are you take our candy?" "All right, guys, the jig is up," Mr. Brown, the hooded robed figure said. "Come on out." Suddenly, we saw hundreds of hooded figures around us, and they all took off their weird robes. When we looked closer, they were actually all the adults of our town. Just then, Lily looked down at her pocket watch.
"Oh my God, guys! It's September 1. We are all 18 now since we were born on this day. And that's why we became friends initially."
The adults looked at us. "You guys aren't kids anymore. Can you promise to keep our secret? We will give you candy that we steal from the kids the next Halloween. It's how we adults get our sweet tooth." Hee. We saw Granny Irene there with them, and we knew we had to help.
"Sounds like a deal,"
sang Lauren and all the adults, then walked away and gave us money. Yeah, my town is weird, but I really like it actually. Sometimes secrets aren't so bad.